It's the first pigeon shooting outing of 2013. It's not through lack of trying, but the weather and the seasons being all over the place have meant that the birds and the crow have been difficult to get into the same place at the same time. Finally, it's starting to happen, especially in this corner of the farm where the birds are flitting between winter rape, spring peas and buds off the trees.
What a lot of the pigeons are doing at the moment, they're still feeding on buds, which they should be finished on now. From now onwards we should be hopefully picking up some good easy days pigeon shooting, but it's not going to happen for a while because they're going to be on these buds. As soon as you start shooting, they're going to go away and sit in the ash trees and on the oak, on the flowering and on the beeches and that, and they're going to be on those.
The winter rape at this end of the field has struggled in the bad weather that's beset the whole of England, not just the southeast where we are today, and the whole crop is behind, which means the plants are small enough for the pigeons to land for a munch. In a normal year, this field would be a vibrant yellow with the plants too high for the birds to drop into. Andy knows where he wants to be, but that isn't always possible.
I've got a field of spring peas next door. They've started on those a bit. So really it's a bit of a draw to this corner. The place I want to shoot is a bit further down the hedge, but I don't know if Davey can show you. We've got a telegraph pole and some wires going across. So we can't shoot where I really want to shoot, so we're going to have to do second best, go just here somewhere. It looks like the wires are close to us, but they're not. They're 80 yards further down the field, so we're just going to hope that we can draw the pigeons up the field to where we want them, which is here.
Andy has some new kit on test. A1 decoys, Lincoln shotguns, game ball cartridges and Jack Pike clothing have asked Crow to use and abuse their products and see if they have the right Crow-dentials. Sorry. The Lincoln was fresh out of the box yesterday and old Crow has done all right with it so far.
The old Lincoln don't seem to be doing too bad. It's making me look good. I've had 4 shots, 4 kills, so I'm happy. No, sorry, 5 shots, 5 kills, so I'm happy. It's going to take a bit of getting used to. I'm used to the safety catch being at the back of the trigger. On this one, the safety catch is on top. Yeah, apart from that, yeah, it's a good old thing. And the game boards seem to be, clear pigeons seem to be performing well as well.
Andy has always emphasised the importance of good cartridges for pigeon shooting, for that all-important knockdown power. To try and explain a bit about what Crow wants from a cartridge, we need some visual aids and a glamorous assistant.
Earlier in the day, Andy, you were talking a bit about knockdown performance of cartridges.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult thing for people to grasp, isn't it? It's a bit subjective for some people. They don't quite know what it means, but they know what the results are.
Yeah. That's right.
So we've brought some handy visual aids along to try and explain this a little bit. So can you tell us what the key elements of knockdown power are?
Dom, it's speed, size and weight of the shot.
So you can have 2 projectiles that are fundamentally the same size, but one of them can weigh more than the other. So a cricket ball, similar size to a tennis ball, weighs a lot more. So that's going to have more energy and it's going to deliver more knockdown performance than that. So lead shot, heavier than steel shot. Lead is always going to give more knockdown than steel shot.
Plus the lead deforms as well. So
basically that means that it's not passing through the bird, all the energy it has is being imparted into the bird.
Yeah.
And the other thing of course is the speed. So for example, if I was to chuck this tennis ball at your face very gently, it would annoy you. If I was to chuck the tennis ball at your head very hard, it would probably result in me visiting A&E.
More than likely, yes.
So we're going to demonstrate that with our handy dummy, because Andy wasn't brave enough to stand here and let me throw tennis balls at him, even though he's seen me shoot and he's pretty sure I'll miss.
In slow motion, we can see the jacket buckle to a greater degree as the ball gets heavier. Another thing that Crow wants to mention is density or tightness of the pattern. As this footage shows, the lead pellets and the game ball cartridge need to be fast, heavy, distort on impact and keep tight. Andy wants plenty of pellets finding the target. Seeing we're talking about Andy's style of shooting, these reverse shots show his gun is always swinging through the shot. We also spot that Mr. Crow closes one eye just before pulling the trigger. It may not be the way they teach you at school, but it works for him. Back to the pigeon shooting, and the birds are playing hard to get. Andy has to change around and sticks a whirly up with a couple of A1 Decoy's new Pro Flap models. Crow is not 100% sure he set them up properly as they're fresh out of the box, but help is at hand because A1 Decoys has a YouTube site with an instructional vid. The birds come in fits and starts, and we are constantly reminded that the best place would be on the corner near the wires. But that's life, and we are getting some sport. If the birds do keep to the trees, Crow claps them out for a couple of reasons.
I've just had some pigeons land in the tree up there to the left. I just clap them out, otherwise other birds are just going to decoy straight into them, and if you do have a shot, you're scaring them anyway, so you're better off scaring them out to get rid of it, or get them moved on really, so they don't hear the loud bang of a shot.
The afternoon has flown by and it's a lot later than we'd imagined. Mrs. Crow brings out a lasagna for one and all, so it's time to pack up.
Yeah, got upper 60s, about 65, 66, something like that, and a crow and a jay, which is quite nice.
In the end, we pick up 74 woodies. Crow feels we would have doubled that if we'd been under the wires, but that's life. The most important thing for us is that Pigeon is finally back on the menu.